Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's a new channel that I have released to teach English on all levels. I have named it English from Scratch. The reason why I did that is because you can learn English at your level. So if you know zero English, this is the place for you. If you know a little bit and you want to level up, yes, this is the place for you. In this channel, you will find everything based on what your needs are. So I will make playlists and I will organize it in order for you to find it easy to navigate around the channel. So I will make playlists for everything. I'll make playlists for conversation, vocabulary, and even under conversation, I will do sublists. For example, a street conversation, educated conversation, for example. I will make conversation about classroom, conversation about housework, conversation about jobs, conversation. So I will make them in sublists for you to be able to access. And I will also make different activities. So I will be going online with you to be able to teach you on a live session. I will also record some lessons and put them there for you. I will be recording one-on-one lessons for everyone who is willing to appear with me on my YouTube channel. We could go ahead and do that. I will also make interviews with people who want to learn English and what are the difficulties that they find and the ways to overcome those difficulties. I will also make competitions on my YouTube channel, so I will probably put a video on a certain topic and ask you to answer the questions, and I will put some exercises for you also to practice. And so when you guys submit the answers, I'll go over them. If your answers are all correct, you are going to win a one-on-one lesson with me. As we go down the road with the channel, you will be able to get to know me more and more, and you will be also able to navigate through the channel. I will mention every video, the date, the day. So for example, today is January 28, 2024, and this marks actually the first video for me in this channel. So I'm so happy that I have done that, and I will be mentioning every video the date and the day for that, so you will be able to go back and follow up, and this will be easier for you to follow up and make sure that you guys are on that track. Hello guys, I just wanted to show you my classroom right here. I'm in school. Of course, I can't show you while the kids are here. We're not supposed to video them unless like we have to go through a process. I don't want to do that. But I will also share with you on my YouTube channel some situations, that happens in class, some errors and mistakes that can be done by the students, and I'll show them to you and teach you the right way to do it. And I'll be sharing also some fun stories that also happen in class, and we'll be putting a lot of stuff, like I told you, on this YouTube channel. One of the things that I will also be working on in my YouTube channel is for you to speak English language. So we have to master making sentences and knowing more vocabulary. So please also in the comment section, you can put some situations that you want to learn how to talk about and what to talk about. So I'm gonna dig into every skill that we need, like I told you, and we're gonna start with reading. Actually, I'm not gonna take them like starting with reading, continuing to speaking. No. I'll take each skill and post a video a day for it. So let's say I'm gonna post a video about reading. Today, the reading might be on a zero level. Tomorrow, the reading will be on a little bit higher level. The next day I probably start with speaking. So every day I'm gonna post something that you guys will find different, and so you will catch up with your level. You will find videos depending on what level you need. So for those who speak English good, they're not gonna have to wait for me from like zero until they find their level. No, I'm gonna be posting different stuff every day, and I will be catching up on everything. So if I do reading from zero today, I'm gonna post something to catch up to that video later, maybe within 2 or 3 days. Okay, so each one will find their level and what they want to do. And so let's say for example, I want to talk about writing. So with writing, guys, I want you to always comment in the comment section below. Please tell me what you need writing for. We're gonna start with like simple sentences. Okay, we can then move to compound sentences. And a compound sentence, compound sentences. You know that a compound sentence is a sentence that is more complicated than the simple sentence. It has more than one verb, it has sometimes more than one subject. And so, with the after the compound, we have complex. And so this complex level here is for like more of a long sentences that will talk about one idea, but with different, like more than one verb. It has transition words. And I'll be explaining everything about that, but I will always need your help to know what you will need to learn about. And so the more you comment, the more ideas that I will get about your need, and I will be able, in this case, to provide you with everything you need. And so, I will be really relying on you guys to tell me what things are you willing to learn, or what are your needs to learn English. And it doesn't matter. Every level you need, every level you are, wherever you are, I can pick up from there and lead you. You're gonna feel like these are personalized lessons for you guys. Okay, hi guys. So this is where you're always gonna see me, because like most of the time I do my work here. I have my desk, and I have everything like set up here for me to work on my YouTube channel. And so I will also add on the YouTube channel some books that you can read. I'm gonna add like starter books and middle, intermediate, and advanced levels. I will also add some paragraphs for you to read. We'll be reading those paragraphs together. So you can like start with reading a paragraph, then reading two paragraphs, and then we're gonna read an essay. We're gonna learn how to read and understand anything we want, even though we don't know every single word. So it's not really a very good approach if let's say you're reading a book or an essay or any article about a subject. It's not really practical for you to look up every word that you don't understand. I can teach you how to understand the words from the concept, and how to go back with the word to its root, and what the root means, and then what is added, because we have words that have like a prefix or a suffix, and I will also explain that down the road. And so if we take off the uh, suffix or the prefix from the word, we can understand what it means, what's the basic meaning of it, and then we will be able to develop the meaning from the context it's put in. And so guys, with that being said, if you can also tell me what would you like to read, what subject you would like to read, because sometimes if I give you something that you're not interested in, you're not gonna read it. And I will do a lot of subjects. We're gonna tackle more than one subject, of course, to read about. We're gonna do like fiction, non-fiction. We're gonna do maybe science, because in English language arts we read from everything. Anything, we can read it and analyze it based on linguistics. So if you like science articles, we could read them here in the channel, and we could analyze them and understand even in depth what they are talking about. Anything, if you like literature, if you like arts, um, um, space, anything you might think of, we could also add it to our channel and read it. And again, what is the thing that I'm asking you here is yes to comment below on what you want to read in this video channel. And we will also be doing interactive lessons, and I will be posting them for you. I will go live every 15 days for us to go over a live lesson with you guys. And so every live lesson we're gonna discuss an aspect, and I will also announce that through this channel. So I'll have a video talking about when is our life going to be, and what also it will be about. This channel, guys, will also be very good for kids in all ages. If you have kids in kinder that they are trying to learn their ABC and 1 2 3, we're gonna do that. We're gonna help them do that. If you also have kids in elementary, if you are in a middle school or in a high school, I will also be there for you to do everything possible to make you understand English language arts. And if you have anything from school that you need to go over with, if you didn't catch up with your teacher, I will also be happy to work with that on you. And it's all gonna be free because it's gonna be through this channel. It is very important for you guys to understand that I will not take any money from you. Instead, I will be even giving you, instead of you guys go online and buy anything, I will provide you with PDFs, with lessons. I will just give you my lesson. I'll get it ready and I'll email it for you, or I'm gonna put it here. I will probably put it on a link for everyone to download. You are not going to pay anything. And if you need a private lesson, again, I'm not gonna make private lessons for money. Any private lesson we will make, we are going to post it on the YouTube channel, especially if, and the only condition is that you guys must agree that if I give you a private lesson, we will record it and post it on the channel for everyone's benefit. Do not reach me out for private lessons, paid lessons. This is not my intention at all. First lesson, let's start. I'm gonna shrink myself a little bit here, and we are going to start with the vowels, and we're going to look at the E effect because we have the letter E, that is one very extremely important vowel, and we're gonna study its effect. We're gonna study its effect on the other vowels. Now, of course, we all know that the vowels are A, and we have to know that. We have to know the vowels. We have to understand the vowels. We have to know the vowels by heart. There are 5 vowels in English, and they are A, E, I, O, and U. Okay, so this is actually a little song here. We can actually learn the vowels nicely and smoothly. The vowels of the alphabet, I know them all by name. Oh, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. I know them all by name. Oh. We're going to be learning songs, by the way. Okay, so as I said, we're going to study the effect of the letter, the vowel E, and like I told you, it's a very, very important vowel. All right, we're going to start by A. Okay, so if I, for example, wanted to write any word that has an A in it, and in this case, we're gonna do, let's say, hat. Okay, now here's the word hat. Now we are going to learn the short sound of the vowel and the long sound of the vowel, because each vowel has 2 sounds. One is long and one is short. Now, if I say hat with one A like this, so I say it opening my mouth as ah, hat, ah, ah, hat, okay? There's another sound for the A when it comes before the E, okay? So if I have the letter E, this one right here, if I have it at either the end of the word, okay, we're gonna look at it with hat, we're gonna see it at the end of the word, okay? And so I'm gonna go step by step. Let's put here this arrow and change to the letter. We're gonna add the letter E, okay? Do you know how do we pronounce this? Now, because we added the letter E here, we always tell the kids that it's a magic effect, because the E always switches, or it gives the letter A its long sound. So its long sound is A, okay? Its short sound is A, as in this case, we have hat here, okay? A. Now, when we added actually the E at the end of the same word, H, here we have H, and then we have A, and then T. So the same word, we added to it E at the end, this E here, okay? Automatically, it makes the vowel sounds long. It makes it sound A, not A. So what would this word be pronounced as? Hate, hate. So we have hat right here, okay? We have hat. And here, because of the E, we now have hate, okay? And there are a lot of words that you can apply to the letter A. For example, if you want to say
Let's put, for example, fat. Okay, what would it become if I put the same F-A-T, and if I add the letter A at the end? It's gonna become fate. Fate. So the letter E makes any vowel sounds long. Okay, so starting with the A, so normally it's a, okay, like hat, fat. Okay, now with the E at the end, it's hat becomes hate, fat becomes fate. Okay, let's say we can do a lot of words, guys. It's like endless of words. Let's put gar. Okay, what are we gonna have if we put an E at the end? You probably guessed it, huh? Exactly, it becomes care. So a, a. It's so easy, and it's so it's like you get it, easily, because like it's just a cool thing. It's exciting. I love it. So hat, hate, fat, fate, car, care. Okay, so anytime we have the E at the end of the word, it makes any vowel pronounced as a long vowel. Okay, now sometimes we will have the E before the vowel. It also will give it its long sound. We're gonna dig into that later, but let's like look at other words. So we are using here the E because it's a magic vowel. All right, okay, let's go to the letter I. Okay, and we're gonna put some words right here. So let's see, with I, let's take the word, hold on a second, let me choose my color. I always like red. Let me just split it. Okay, let's put, for example, the word sit. S-I-T. Okay, now the word sit has one I, and it's a short vowel. We don't say I, we always say E. Always, like the I sounds as E because this is its short sound. Its long sound is I. So short sound is E, long sound is I. Yet it has to have an E at the end of the word to make it I. Okay, with that being said, we have the sit right here with only the I on its own. It's a sit. But look, if we write it with again the same word, S-I-T, and we add the E, say it with a long I. Sight, sight, sight. Okay, it's easy. Let's do one more thing. Let's keep the same word, but not the same word. I mean, we're gonna work on the same letter I, and we're gonna put bit. Whoopsie. Bit. B-I-T. Bit. We say, I want a little bit of something. A bit. A small amount. A little bit of something. Okay? And by the way, we didn't mention yet that of course it changes the whole meaning of it. Because sit is sit when you sit down and you're standing up, and sit down on a chair, you sit. But of course the word sight is different. It becomes different in meaning. Okay, sight means what do you see in front of you? Sight. Okay, or a website. Okay, going to write it as well as B-I-T. Okay, and add the E. Ta-da! Bite. Exactly, you guys. You just give it the long sound. Bite. Sit. Sight. Bit. Bite. Okay, and so this is how we are learning how even to read and to write and to pronounce. Okay, because if I have this word on its own, I would read it as bit. If someone tells me to write bit without even seeing it, I would write it like this, B-I-T. But then if someone tells me to write bite, I will do it like this, B-I-T and E. And so like we said, bit is a small amount of something, but bite, bite. When a dog bites you, it's a bite, okay? So we have this. I believe now it became easier for you. Put it into a different lesson. We're gonna put it on its own because sometimes we have OU that makes it ow, or OW that makes it another ow or ow, okay? And we have a lot of words that we have like the double O. So we're gonna dig into O later, okay? So what I would do is just, what's a good letter to, what's a good color to exit out? I don't want to exit out, but we are just going to dig into O later. Okay, we're gonna have a lesson about O. And I would probably take you. You does have letters with, it does have words with E, and I'm gonna check them now with you. Okay, so if we use, look at this word. Oops, I actually said use. This word is us, okay, and it's a pronoun. It means us as a group of people, two and more. And when we say us, it's something that we possess, we have, okay? So we say this house is our house, it's for us, okay? We say that this car is our cars. We could say it's ours, or we could say it's us. Who's going to the party? Us. We are all going to the party, okay? So if I want to make it with an E at the end, I'm pretty sure you know it because I used it at the first. Let's put U, S, and E. Let's go back to the letter, to the color red because it's my favorite. Oops. Okay, E. Now it becomes use, okay? Us, use, all right? There are multiple words like that, by the way. We have the word cub, okay? Not cup, like a cup to drink water, cub. And if we add an E, you probably know by now, it's cube. And you know that cube is the square, a 3D square that comes into 6 faces, okay? Cub is the small or the baby animal of a bear, okay? So this is our lesson here about how the E affects the vowels. So we always pronounce any vowel in its long sound when we have an E at the end, or sometimes in the middle, but then we're gonna dig into that later. I will do each lesson on its own so you don't get confused, and that's why, for example, today I just decided to do the O later, okay? And that's why I just said we're gonna do the O later, because I want to do every lesson on its own for you not to get bored, all right? So I'm so happy that now you know when we have an E at the end of each word, the vowel gets its long sound. Okay, so the A becomes A, which A becomes A, the I becomes I, all right, and the becomes U. Hello again. Let's start another lesson with the continuing with the vowels. We are going, like I told you at the last lesson, we're going to dig into E and O because they have a little bit of differences than having the E at the end of the word. Remember when we said hat, hate, car, care? Remember those? It was in the last clip. And so today we are going to do E. We're going to dig into, hold on a second, let me put that here. And we're going to do words with E and E together. And we also will dig into words that go with E and A together. All right, and so with that being said, we are going to write some words under E and E, and some words like under E and E, and some words under here, E and A. Okay, now I want you, for example, to understand that the basic E and E gives you a long E sound. Normally, E itself would sound like an a. E with an E would give it the long vowel, E, the long sound of the vowel, E. Okay, it's going to be a long E. Similar to here, E on its own is going to give you a sound with a. This on its own, it's going to give you an a sound, such as cat, okay? But together, they will sound as a long E, E, okay? So let me just remind you, because I'm pretty sure if I say some words, you'll remember. Look at this. I'm going to write this, but I'm going to erase it because it doesn't belong to here, but I want you to remember the pronunciation of the short vowel a. Let's see the word elephant. Elephant. And so in this word, guys, we did not say elephant, okay? We said elephant, okay? But now we're going to dig into the words that has E and E. Let me just erase this real quick and see how it goes with us. Oops. Okay, see how it goes with this. We're gonna start with the word set. Okay, so see here, it's a S-E-T, and we don't say seat, it's a set. So it's set, all right? After, if I add an E to it, well, in this case, we're gonna write it down here. S-E-A-T. because there's no such word with S-E-E-T. I don't know if this word exists, but let's make sure first before we put it so it does not. Okay, so set, all right, and if we add an E, it's seat. Can you tell? Seat, all right? Okay, let's have pet. See? Pet. Okay? Now, pet is a pet, like a pet animal. If you have like a dog, a cat, these are pets. But if you add an E to the word, it becomes a name. Pete. Okay? So in this case, we have the E comes in a long vowel. Okay? Now, we do have also a lot of words that come with double E, such as bee. Sorry, guys. Bee, which is the bee, the small bee that makes the honey. And then we have fee also. We also have, let me put we have the word beef. We have the word beef. All right, so any EE would give a long E. We also have the word deep. Okay, like the water is deep, it's not shallow, it's deep. So if you dive, if you can't swim, drown. Okay, and so I'm thinking of words that have double B. I think that's enough. So I'm thinking of words that have double E, and I think that's enough. Let's go to a list of words with E-A in them. Okay, let me just go like this, and I'll put this up as well. And then let's dig into EA. Okay, show you this. Remember the word fat? When we add an E to the end, then it becomes fate. Okay, now with the word fat, if I make it into E-A, it becomes feet. Okay, and feet in this case is a good deed, something good that you do. That's a feat. All right, I just wanted to point this one. We also have other words such as ear. Oops, I have to select it. Ear. All right, we also have dear, someone dear to you, someone that you love, you like, someone is dear to you, a dear friend, so that's dear. We also have beam. Okay, beam is a light. Okay, so it can be the sunbeam, it sometimes can be the car beam. Okay, oh, we also have cream from ice cream. So this shows us, guys, that the E with the A are always pronounced as a long E. Okay, now we're gonna dig deeper. So let's start here in another section. Let's start here. Okay, now ready for the other section. Now with this, before we leave the E and A, I'm gonna show you something like this. Exception. Because guys, every rule has its exception. You know what exception means? It's something that does not go with the rule always. Okay, this is an exception. So for example, if I tell you I go biking every day, except or with the exception of my granddaughter visiting me. Okay, so my rule is going biking every day, but there's an exception. When my granddaughter comes to visit me, I don't go biking. But when she grows up, of course, I'm gonna take her with me and we'll go together. Okay, I want you to look at these words. Okay, those are the exceptions. I'm gonna put S at the end. Okay, look at this word. Guys, this word has an EA, but it's not pronounced as E. So it's not ahid, it's ahead. It's ahead, okay? And it's a, so like I told you, sometimes words come from a different origin than in English. They don't follow the rule, okay? And sometimes we just have to learn these by heart, okay? So we have, for example, the word ahead, because it comes from like a Proto-Germanic origin. Also, it could be an Old Saxon. And so it does not follow the rule, all right? Because ahead is, it's like two words. It's a and head, all right? Head is like the head, so sometimes it's, in other origins, it's the beginning of something, in front of something, at the beginning of a line or anything. And when you say ahead, it means that this is at the beginning. So let's say he's ahead of his time. We also have the word bread. And it's the same, guys. We do have E and A, all right? And it's not breed, it's bread. Yes, we do have the word breed, but it's spelled differently. But this EA is bread, okay? The bread that we eat, all right? And so again, this is, I believe it's from probably Old Norse or Danish. And so the origin is not English, and so it's not breed, it's bread. Okay, so I just wanted to like bring this up, but don't be discouraged. These are some words that we will learn as we go. So ahead, bread. Okay, it's not. Sometimes also we have the word sweat. It's not sweet. Actually, it's pretty much similar to the word sweet, but it's sweat. And sweat here means like when you sweat, when you like make effort and then you sweat. That's the one. We also have an et, but it's not pronounced as sweet in this case. It's pronounced as sweat. And sometimes, all of the times, guys, we are looking into the context. We learn the meaning from the context, okay? So if I say, for example, I want to eat something sweet, okay? You will know how to pronounce this, okay? It's sweet, something sweet. But if I say, I sweat a lot when I go on the treadmill, okay, that gives it another meaning. It's another context, and then we understand from the context what do we mean by everything we say. Okay, so don't get discouraged. We are going through this together. I will help you with all of this. Okay, now we are going to go a little bit up here to make another board and dig into the letter O. Okay, and with the letter O and O. So we have like uppercase and lowercase. Look at my O's. And like if I put some eyes here, that's gonna look like a man. Oops. Okay, but we're gonna stay on this O. It's okay. I'm not gonna change it. All right. Now, let's dig into some words. All right. Okay, we are going now to look at some words with double O, two O's in them. Okay, let's look at look. Look. Okay, now in this case we have short vowel, even though we have two O's, but we pronounce it as ooh, look. All right, look. Okay, we also have book. Okay, we have took. These are words with two O's, and then they're like this: ooh, took, book, look. Okay, now we do have words with O and another letters. Let's dig into those as well. So let's dig into, for example, O and U. Okay, words like these will be, for example, ow. Okay, they sound in this case as ow. Mouth. Okay, we also have loud. Loud. All right, look also at words such as about. About. They're like ow. About. Okay, we have a lot of words like this. Around, or maybe round. Okay, O and A. Okay, these will give us like a long O. All right, like loaf, you know, like a loaf of bread. All right, we also have the word toad. Okay, look also at the word boat. Boat. So these give me something like a O sound. Okay, O. All right, there's also the word load. Okay, that's so many words like that. These are with O and A. All right, let's see words such with O and W. Okay, because here we are going to stop a little bit. We're gonna hold our horses. Okay, because we are going to have two sections in here. There's gonna be a section with words that sound as an ow. I'm gonna put it like this: ow, as to sound. They're not written with AW, they're written with OW, okay? But they sound as ow, and some of them will sound like long O, okay? O. All right, let me show you those words. Going back to black. Okay, those words that sounds, I'm gonna put them all in here and I'll explain you something very important. Okay, we have the word bow, okay, with the OW in this case is bow. We also have bow, but I'll show you. I'll show you. Just hang on with me, okay? Let's put this up and continue with our line and words, okay? So we have bow right here, okay, and right here is bow. All right, but it's okay. Let's keep it up. Okay, let me write cow, okay? This is also ow, cow. Now, we have the word now. Ow, now. We also have the word allow. I'm gonna allow you to do this. Allow, give you permission, allow, okay? We have plenty of words, but I'm gonna write them here for you to understand a whole lot of them. Eyebrow, this is an eyebrow, okay? Eyebrow. All right, we also have, oh, plow. Plow. And then we have, just give me a second. We have vow. Okay? Okay, we're gonna keep these words together right here. Let them stay here. I wanna see if I can put them like this. We're gonna keep them like this. Okay? Now, I will also show you some words that are pronounced with OW, but as O, as long O, like this one. Okay? Not as an ow. Okay? I will actually, I'm not convinced. I want to change this to OW, because I don't want you guys to get confused. I'm gonna OW, but the sound, let's put here, sound as ow. Okay? So this is going to be our, like our note here. All right? And this O, long O. Okay? Let's do this. It's better. I don't want you to get confused. Okay. Now we go back. All right. So bow and bow. Okay? Let's look at other words. Look at the word low. Okay? Something high and something low. Okay? We also have the word below. It's the same. Below. Okay? We have, for example, the word pillow. All right? We have the word elbow. Elbow. Okay? And so with these words, this group here, they do sound like, let's add another word, flow. All right? These words, they do sound ow, allow, eyebrow, plow, vow, okay? And these words are low, bow, elbow. No, this is below, pillow, elbow. Okay, now, rule of thumb. Most of the time, the OW is pronounced as ow. Most of the time, okay? It's pronounced as ow, all right? Some words, and these are the most of them, okay? So if you know these by heart, you probably just miss like one or two words that are pronounced as O, okay? So if you know these by heart, that means now you know like 90% of all the words that are pronounced as O, okay? With OW. So bow, low, below, pillow, elbow, flow. These are most of the words. I tried to narrow them down. Otherwise, most, like 90% of the words with OW are pronounced as ow, okay? Now, this is something I want you to know. So if you just write these down, you can come back to the video anytime and write these down. Bow, low, below, pillow, elbow, flow. There's also slow, okay? Just some words, like they are a small number of words that are pronounced with OW. They are pronounced as O. But most of the words are pronounced like this, okay? They're pronounced with a ow. So cow, now, bow, allow, eyebrow, plow, and vow. Okay? All right, guys, let's move on to the last section of this lesson. Now, let's look at the O, and the word ends with E. So the word has O, it doesn't start with O, but it has O somewhere and it ends with E. In those words, we're gonna see how the O becomes a long vowel sound. Okay, so we're gonna start with the word, for example, hop. You know, when you hop, you jump on one leg, one foot. You hop, okay? But if you add an E, it becomes, do you remember the rule? It becomes hope. Remember? Okay, now let's see another word. You know the word, for example, cod. This is a type of fish, cod. But if we put an E at the end of it, I'm pretty sure by now you know that it becomes what? Exactly, code. Perfect, guys. Let me also show you this word. No, we don't want it. Guys, we want it black. I'm sorry. What was the word that I wanted to show you? Rob. Okay. Now, if we add an E, R-O-B-E, I hope that now this is boring for you because you know that it's robe. That's it. I think we're done, right? We're all good with that. Okay. And there are words that always have an E at the end and they are pronounced as long O. Among these are smoke. Okay, you know this word. There's also joke. Okay, so we have a lot of words that will end with E and has the sound of O. Okay guys, so now I will show you some interviews that I have made with some people who are willing to improve their English language. Some of them don't speak it very well, some speak it very good, and they want to also take it to an extra level. Let me just show you some of these interviews. And I have my first guest, Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
Hello, Mrs. Afro.
So can you please just to start introduce yourself?
Of course. My name is Ryan Hamdan. I am from Tulkarm, Palestine, the West Bank. I am currently a university student. I am like a freshman in university, so I am 18, 19 years old.
All right. All right. Welcome, welcome. Okay, and now Ryan, I would like you just to tell me because I know that you wanted to learn more in English.
Yeah.
I can tell you have a very good base. Just tell me about your English right now.
My level in English right now, I think it's pretty good. I think I'm in a good place, but I think there is still room for improvement, always.
That's right. Yeah.
I think if I'm going to talk in levels, I think I'm somewhere in like between B2 and C1, which is pretty good. Since I haven't like visited any English speaking country that has been
Yeah.
like all here in Palestine. So yeah,
Wow.
I think it's good.
Yeah, it is good. That's cool. How did you get to here?
So I think it started a really long time ago since I was a kid. I was like 11 years old. My mom took me to an English academy. It was run by an American Palestinian professor who speaks like almost 11 languages. So he was a genius.
Wow.
Yeah, and the academy actually was teaching English by movies, pop culture, and music. It was not very boring. It was not very traditional. So I really liked it. I enjoyed the journey.
Oh,
Then it was actually the foundation, the first milestone I can say. When I graduated the academy after 2 years, I was in a good place, but I was not like that good yet.
uh-huh.
All of like after the 2 years, I took my own journey by myself, by YouTube, by the internet.
Wow. I see. It's nice that you mentioned YouTube, and so that makes me
Yeah,
like more courageous to go with this channel. I'm so happy. All right.
yes,
Okay. So as I can like hear you and see you're like fluent in English,
yeah.
what do you think you need to improve more?
Yes, mentioning YouTube, YouTube is great. I love YouTube. YouTube is such a great platform to learn English. Me myself, I did not. I can't say I did not. I did enjoy watching movies. I learned a lot from movies, but I think YouTube is more impersonal. It's more casual. It teaches you English from people like you, people from your age, or people from your background. As you are from Palestine, I think you
Yeah,
understand people who want to learn English, who are like English is their second language, not their first language. So you know the struggle.
exactly.
If I want to improve anything in my language, I think it would be grammar, to be honest. Because as I have said, my English is in a good place, but I did not learn English from like traditional sources or
Mhm.
academic sources.
Yeah.
So I think that would really help.
Okay, cool. Because there will be like grammar lessons in practice. They're not going to be lessons, as you said, traditional or like structured. They're going to be in practice within the content. And then we're going to be doing exactly like this
Yeah.
interviews where we have people speak and then we will like retouch their grammar. If they have any mistakes, we're going to stop there and fix it. And so it's
I
going to
love
be
that.
like exciting and not like you said, boring.
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan, I'm so happy with you here with me, and you're gonna join my channel.
Of course, as I have said, I think you are such a great teacher,
Thank
and I am pretty sure everybody who will join your channel is gonna be fulfilled with their journey.
Oh my God, thank you so much, and thank you for being with me. And we'll see
You're
you on the
welcome. My
channel.
pleasure.
All right,
Inshallah.
bye, Ryan.
Bye bye.
Okay, guys, I have another student. We're gonna have him introduce himself. So, good evening.
Good evening.
All right, please introduce yourself. Tell me what's your name and what grade level are you and how old are you?
Okay. My name is Isa Awad. I'm 10 years old and I'm in ninth grade.
Okay, good, Denisa. And I want to ask you if you like English language. Do you like it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you speak very well or just half and half?
هيك وهيك نص نص.
Yeah, so you speak it a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, would you like to improve it to make it better?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, do you like listening to songs in English?
Yes.
Okay, because listening always helps you learn more. Okay, practice also makes you learn more. Would you like to speak English with me sometimes to improve your English?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay,
Yes.
thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank
And I do have a little beautiful girl from Palestine. Hi,
Hi,
what's your name?
my name is Nahida.
Hi, Nahida. How are you?
I am nine. Thank you.
I'm fine, thank you. Good job, Nahida. Good job. Okay. What grade are you in?
I am six. I am sixth grade.
Yes, you are in sixth grade. Good job. Beautiful. Okay. Do you like to speak English?
Yes.
You do. Okay, good. And do you like to watch YouTube to learn English?
Yes. Yes, I
Right.
can.
Cool. Nice. Okay, good. And do you like to listen to songs in English?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Okay, so I think Nahida will join our YouTube channel to learn more English and be better in English. Okay, Nahida, thank you so much for coming with me here.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, so these were my interviews with some people, like I said, who are willing to take their English to the next level. Some of them do speak good, some of them need more. And we will be with them through this channel. We're going to be with all of you so you guys can improve your English. And now I'm going to leave you with a short clip that will just give you an idea of how is it important for you to learn. So why learn English? And why is it important to learn another language such as English? There are many reasons for that. Let's dig into them. First, a whole new language means access to a whole new culture. To start, there's a profound connection between language and culture. When you learn a new language, you're not simply acquiring a means of communication. You're rooting into the entire world of customs, beliefs, traditions, and ways of thinking that are unique to the speakers of that language. Furthermore, language opens doors to various cultural artifacts such as literature, music, arts, and cinema, allowing you to engage with these forms of expressions in their original context. Through language, you can access a wealth of knowledge, perspectives, and artistic creations that may have been previously inaccessible to you. In essence, the process of learning a new language is not just about mastering grammar and vocabulary, it's about immersing yourself in a whole new way of life and broadening your horizons by embracing the richness of human diversity. Reason number 2, expand your career opportunities. First, in competitive job markets, bilingual or multilingual candidates often have an edge over monolingual candidates. Employers value language skills because they indicate adaptability, cultural awareness, and the ability to communicate effectively with diverse stakeholders, which are increasingly essential in a globalized economy. Second, in the fields of translation and interpretation, language skills are indispensable. Additionally, sectors like journalism, academia, healthcare, and law increasingly seek professionals who can communicate with clients or audience in different languages. And lastly, language skills enable you to network with a broader range of professionals, both locally and internationally. This expanded network can lead to new career opportunities, partnerships, collaborations, and mentorship possibilities. And now for reason number 3. We all know that a second language enhances your brain power. Learning a second language enhances brain power by stimulating areas of the brain responsible for memory, problem solving, and multitasking, leading to improved cognitive function. This cognitive stimulation can result in better attention control, enhanced decision-making skills, and a more agile mind, providing lasting benefits across various aspects of cognitive performance. Can't you tell that all of this will boost your self-confidence?